Hey guys, in today's video I'm going to show you how to put the pivot balls back in their sockets on the E Revo 2.0. This also works on the V1 E Revo as well. This right here is the pivot ball, and sometimes they will come out of their socket. Now normally they bring this boot with it. This is actually, I've actually staged this up like this for this repair because I see a lot of people asking how to repair these, how to put these back in that socket, and I've never actually had it happen to me. I've never had these come out of the sockets. So I faked it, but this way I can show you how to get this back in there. Start off by removing the wheel. Go ahead and unscrew the pivot ball. The tool you need is this little thing that comes with the E Revo. You see it's got a lot of strange little ends on it, and this is the end you need to take the part out to get the pivot ball back in its socket. If you look inside of there, kind of hard to see, there's some little teeth in there, and those teeth are where that tool grips. This tool goes right in like that. You start spinning and twisting. Now if you don't have this, you can take some needle nose and stick them in there like that, and you can turn, but that's gonna take you all day and be kind of a pain. So you really want to get you one of these. If you don't have it, you can buy the whole tool kit for the E Revo online, really cheap. They're like $5 or something, or maybe you can buy this individually as well. There's that piece. This little plastic piece has a little rubber piece on the inside, and that has a hole in it so that you can stick your Allen wrenches through there so that you can make adjustments to your pivot ball. And that little rubber piece will come out sometimes. Just stick it back in there. It's not hard to get it back in. Just take this pivot ball, stick it right back in that hole. I gotta spin it and thread it through the boot on the other side. There we go. Before I put this piece back in, I'm gonna go ahead and screw the pivot ball back into the A-arm. There we go. Just take this piece, stick it on back in there, screw it back in. Now when you do this, you don't want to torque it down. You put it in there and it's going to be tight, and that's not going to let it move. You want to back off and give it some space so it can move. To access the pivot ball through this little hole, you need to raise up the A-arm so that this A-arm is perpendicular to this. That way you can get it in that hole, because if this is too far down or too high up, it actually blocks the hole and won't allow the Allen wrench to go in there to where it needs to go. I just screw the wheel back on, you're good to go. That's how you replace the pivot ball on the E Revo 2.0. You may be wondering if you can lubricate it. You can. Some people use a dry lubricant like graphite, anything that's powdery and is still a lubricant. I wouldn't recommend a grease or any kind of a oil type of lubricant, because it can trap dirt and debris inside there, and you don't want that to happen. Most people just polish it. That's all I do. I just polish them and keep the area clean, and I don't lubricate it at all. So that's up to you if that's what you want to do. But graphite would be okay, something like that, but I wouldn't recommend anything that's a liquid. Well, that's it for the day, guys. I appreciate you for watching. I hope this video helped you guys out, and I will see you next time.